Have you ever sat and thought, how can something just exist without a beginning? I mean, really, everything around us had a starting point. You were born. I was born. Even the sun had a day when it started burning. But here's the twist. Not everything has a beginning. Some things just are. Let's talk about something that exists outside of time, outside of space, outside of understanding. That's where we find the eternal. That's where we find God. In the book of Genesis, the Bible says, "Have you ever seriously wondered, if everything has a beginning and God created everything, then who created God?" Growing up, many of us heard it over and over again. God is the creator of it all. But if you're anything like me, a natural, logical question eventually popped up. Okay, but then who created God? And let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with asking that. It doesn't make you a doubter. It doesn't mean you're faithless. It means you're thinking. It means you're not just accepting everything because someone said so. You're actually seeking truth. Everything we see, whether physical like trees and oceans or theoretical like time and space, had a beginning. But God, that's a different conversation entirely. And honestly, this isn't one of those easy answer kind of conversations. Some things about God can't be explained in a straight, simple sentence. Because if we could fully understand everything about God, then he wouldn't really be God, would he? To even scratch the surface of this mystery, we have to go back to where it all starts, the Bible. And here's what it says in Genesis 1:1, "In the beginning, God." Notice what it doesn't say. It doesn't say, "In the beginning, God was created," or "In the beginning, someone made God." No, it simply says, God was there. Before time ticked its first second, before space stretched its first mile, before matter took its first shape, God was. When God first came to Moses, he introduced himself as I am. It wasn't I was, not I will be, but I am. That means he is always present, always aware, always in control. So why is this important to understand? Because if everything needed a beginning, then nothing could exist. There must be something or someone that didn't need to be created, someone that always was, so that everything else could be. Philosophers call him the unmoved mover, the uncaused cause, the one who set everything in motion, but was never moved himself. And here's what that means for you. You are not random. Your life isn't some cosmic accident. You were created on purpose by the one who has no beginning. But I am. Simply put, if everything needed a beginning in time or space, then even some of our natural resources would never exist. And as I came to grow, I realized everything doesn't need to make sense to make things happen. Because even though God has no beginning, he is always ready to begin something new in you. That's why your life has meaning. Because it came from the one who always was, always is, and always will be. If that stirred something in you, stick around. This is the Everyday Believer Network, where we find God not just in the heavens, but in the everyday. Subscribe, comment below, and visit us at www.theeverydaybeliever.com for more content that speaks to your soul. Because even though God has no beginning, he is always ready to begin something new in you.